Welcome back to Cryptids and Cold Ones. I am John.
Just like my father always told me, the feet are the windows to the tits.
And I'm Evan.
Our God is Atlantic on its fried in a batter of beer and served on a pretzel. But our God is Atlantic cod.
I had a lot of cod and fish today. I'm Kyle. Ooh.
Throwback.
Wow.
Throwback.
That's an old one.
Gout.
Oh, it's Kyle's turn this week.
Mike Twain. It's
Oh.
ironic because I've had a lot of fish today.
Yes.
I had tuna fish and then I had cod for dinner.
Oh my goodness.
That's the first thing you said when I showed up. I'm like, you're a pescatarian.
Pescatarian. It's just unusual. I don't eat that much fish in one day.
I can't remember the last time I made any fish.
I just had perch on Wednesday.
It's Lent too, isn't it?
It is.
There's some good. Oh, I'm gonna have to hit up some fish fries. Those Catholics.
I went to O's. They had a perch dinner, and I said, you know what?
Oh.
You don't get perch too often.
Yeah.
Just get the perch dinner.
Do you want to go to the one in Essexville? You seems how you're on a fish kick.
Yeah.
Want to do that Friday?
The Knights of Columbus?
Yeah.
When I used to work for the PD there, they used to give us plates for free.
If you go to the one on 15,
Yeah.
no, it's 13.
Yeah.
The one on 13, my uncle is like in charge of that KFC,
Yeah.
and you should go to that one.
Is it good? Have
Yeah.
you been there to that one?
Yeah, their fish dinners are usually pretty
I
good.
love the Catholic fish dinners. Like
I love how they have in the pictures on the walls up there, they have like all the grand poobahs or grand wizards or whatever they have like, of all the years. It's cool though, it's
The organization you were thinking of with Grand Wizards.
I know, I'm just kidding at the Wizards.
There's some extra K's there, bud.
Yeah.
Not
Krispy Kreme.
Not KFC.
They owned Krispy Kreme.
Do you guys remember that old salon in the South End?
South End.
The cut and curl corner?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Questionable spelling of cut, curl, and corner.
Yeah. Yeah. That was.
They only do a certain type of hair if you get their drift.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe we should just say housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Want me to fluff your pillow?
We are currently still available on all the socials.
Grinder.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
As I've previously stated, there's no more live journal. I tried to make one for us.
Facebook Marketplace.
I'm on Facebook Marketplace all the time. I'm looking at tractors right now.
Actually, I do kind of dig Facebook Marketplace.
I'm looking at
It's got cool
tractors
shit.
right now.
Are you?
Yeah. What kind of tractors?
I want one with a front loader and a PTO.
Yeah.
You dig a ditch in your yard.
My son can tell you all about
Oh, I'm sure he could.
I only need 25 to 30 horse.
Yeah.
So nothing crazy.
Speaking of machinery, my
If
wife.
someone wants to send me a tractor, one of our listeners has an extra
give it to
tractor
us. Send us a.
laying around, I will take it.
I like it. Crowdsource a tractor.
I want to get into property management.
Ooh.
With brush hogging and food plots and various other things.
Managing the properties.
Yes. Which, speaking of which, you need to talk to
My guy.
your guy and see if he still wants some food plots.
Oh, do you still have a tractor that is?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if you got rid of it or
Nope,
not.
I still got it. So
Excellent.
we need to. Early summer is the best time to plant the food plot.
I will text him tomorrow at some point and see.
Getting laughing emojis right now talking about tractors.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, if anyone has a tractor laying around,
This week on Tractor Cast.
TractorCast is live.
FarmersOnly.com.
You know what else is live? The good stuff.
Yes. This looks like a surge can.
Yeah, it does. Dang.
Oh, I like that sound.
I'm reading the
I drank a beer.
I know.
the ABV on it. Oh my
I drank
god.
another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh, no, I like
5
that.
beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
Wow.
This week we are drinking Sour Monkey, Sour Triple, from Victory Brewing Company,
That's a cursed can.
which is in Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So
Pennsylvania. We know some people.
The
from there.
Kraken guys aren't in here right now, but if they do listen, let us know how far from Downingtown you guys are.
yeah. Sour Monkey. It definitely is a sour.
It is.
It's very tart. And it's
But
good,
it's
though.
not. A lot of sours give you that feeling in the back of your
The
jaw.
jowls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
No,
it's
this does
too
not.
sour. This one does not do that. And it says, tastefully tart, pucker up as Sour Monkey's swirling citrus notes and lemony bite bring a complex essence to elevate your experience.
Sour level, I'd compare it to like the like watermelon sour heads. They're not watermelon sour
Ooh.
heads, but watermelon
Sour Patch.
Sour Patch Kids.
Okay.
They're not too sour.
Yep.
They're like delightfully sour, as opposed to like Warheads, which are not enjoyable.
Aggressively sour.
Yeah, yes, that's a great description.
Well, delightfully sour was
Yeah,
very
no.
good and aggressively.
Yeah, no, I give I like this.
Yeah.
one.
Plus, it's 9.5%.
It is 9.5%
And
alcohol by volume.
it's really not too like strong. It's not overpowering. Like you get some of those
Yeah,
9.5s.
that's
to
what I'm
10s.
saying. Like you get the feeling in the back of your jaw where it's like, oh my goodness.
It
This
looks
is-
like green tea.
This is drinkable,
Mhm.
like 100%.
Doesn't have much carbonation. It looks like.
No,
either.
it's not too carbonated. It's good chilled. Some of those higher alcohol content beers,
Yeah.
you want them almost room temperature.
Mhm.
This, dude, I like this. I'm giving it a 5 on 5.
That's what I was going to give
Ooh.
it. So
Yeah, Sour Monkey.
Can I whiff the can? Maybe I'll get a gout.
Get out of here?
I'll whiff
maybe
that.
I'll get gout from the
Yeah. Oh wow.
Just have a little sipple. It's good.
Oh geez.
Yeah, that's what. See what I'm saying? When I said-
Sourness.
At
Delightful
9.5%, you could get into trouble.
I
with
got
this one.
I got sour immediately. Like.
Yeah, yeah. Like comparatively to other sours, this is. Yeah.
I forgot last episode.
Yeah.
I have decided the next beer
Mhm.
from Cryptid Brewing Company
Yeah.
is going to be an Irish red ale.
Oh.
Heck yeah. I support this fully.
My wife would like that too. I'd have
So-
to score some bottles for her.
Yes.
I'm going to leave the fruit out of this one.
Okay.
We're going to go straight Irish red.
I'm in. Malty.
Yep.
Smooth. I'm looking forward to it.
So that's going to be the next one.
I like it. That's
I'm sleeping on your couch that night when he.
I need you guys to like remind me repeatedly. that
Evan's good at
the
that.
honey wine is ready for bottles. Has been ready for bottles.
Oh God.
Evan's like really good about that.
It's currently sitting on a shelf next to our leopard gecko. So
What's the leopard gecko's name?
Gary,
Oh yeah.
Gary the Gecko.
Hell yeah.
you have to wait until they're like 6 months old to decipher the sex of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And So
really?
we're
Okay.
we're just going off of feels right now.
We're just going off the feels.
It's a dude. His name's Gary.
I like it.
Nice.
I'm in.
I like to walk downstairs and go meow
Wow, like Gary.
meow.
That's exactly what I thought when you said Gary. I was like, Sponge burbs, buddy.
We had a guy that started at my old job. So there's 2 dudes in the office and they hired a 3rd dude. And I got along extremely well with the other dude. But this 3rd dude was just kind of weird. His name was Larry. And we used to call him Gary as a joke. And he lasted about 3 months before he quit. And like towards the end, we're like making fun of him for being a furry. And I would just randomly call him Larence.
Larence.
And Anyway,
It's almost like larynx, but
yeah, I was like Lawrence. It's like Larry and Lawrence combined.
Yeah.
The volume was on.
And yeah, I just when you said Gary, that's the first thing I thought about is this
Gary.
dude named Larry
Oh, Gary.
that we he drove a Subaru too.
Ooh. Do you prefer the company of other same sex?
No. He was married with a
Oh,
wife, and
Gary likes to get married.
It was a lavender marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, cripes.
Well, before we get canceled,
Yeah.
Kyle.
you know what we did forget was how to get a hold of us and tell stories.
Oh, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
We're really bad at that. I'm really bad at that. I can't say we because I'm the one that does the intro.
You're the producer.
Yeah.
I'm the one that does it.
You're kind of running this show.
You're talent/producer, and we're just talent. So you have a higher calling.
Oh, brother,
Yeah, I know.
this guy stinks.
Heavy is the crown, John. Heavy is the crown.
We would love to hear from you guys. We would love to hear about your sightings.
Yeah, we're
experiences. And we're back. You can reach out to us at our email, cryptidsandcoldones@gmail.com, or you can call in with your story, text, memes, gifts. Just say hi.
Yeah.
Evan wants you to call and leave a voicemail of you screaming.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Suggestions for podcasts.
Suggestions
Yes.
for episodes.
We have one of those coming up later.
We do.
Yeah.
But 989-402-4091 is the number that you would call and or text. Voicemails are 3 minutes long. If you get cut off, call back. I will piece it together for you.
He will.
And now I need to piece this episode back together. And Kyle,
Heyo. How can I help you?
it's your turn.
I'm gonna do a
Finger guns.
pew pew a 2-for-1 deal tonight. I'm still on the UFO shit because I'm having kind of like a writing, like, oh, what do I write? You know, it's kind of difficult. There's so much out there. Don't want to repeat stuff. Don't want to, there's so many similar podcasts doing the same stuff. Don't want to.
I want Kyle
Blah, blah,
to redo episodes that we did before he joined.
I do too. I think you should do Loch Ness Monster.
Really?
Yes.
Dude,
I would love that. That'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool because it'd be all three of us on it. And the other thing, the one I really want to revisit, and I think we need to talk about doing this, is like we all write a piece of it for our 100th episode.
John's dad already wanted to be the guest for the 100th episode.
He can be the guest. Have him research Michigan Dogman.
I thought we could interview him on things that he's witnessed over his years of existence.
Okay. He's got sightings?
Yes.
He could damn near write an episode and just jump on. Anytime.
John's dad lore.
Well, I mean, it sounds like he knows, or he's listened to enough of our, like, to basically write an episode and jump on. And
I'd be on board with having John's
absolutely.
dad author.
I'd like to just confirm his existence.
Yes,
I just seen him today. Yesterday was his birthday.
At least I'd like to show me a picture of him when you get after this episode.
Do you know what
I just want to get like I want to know.
Just imagine John, only older. That's the best.
Shout out to John's dad. His birthday. Well, now since we're recording now, it's coming out next week. Was last week.
Okay.
Was a week ago. So happy birthday to John's dad.
Young man.
He is 42 years old.
Wow. I'm much older than him. So yeah, that's.
You've probably been in the same location as John's dad and not even noticed.
Oh, I'm positive.
I guarantee you've been like any of the family events at our house where John was running around when he was younger.
Yeah.
I guarantee his dad came and was like, "John, you gotta come home."
Corralling his son.
It was either that or my grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mustard house.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe we can discuss that between episodes about, or the next episode about what going through old episodes too. But yeah, I've just been kind of like, I want to do something that's, not everyone's covered, but here I am tonight.
Yeah.
I'm doing one of the most famous alien abduction stories ever reported.
Yeah.
So that's the Travis Walton incident.
I read up on that, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, when you were telling me about it from last episode.
I mean, as a kid, I was fat. You know, I did watch the movie. It was inspired Fire in the Sky. That one was embellished, but that's the old picture though.
Yeah, but it's still him.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Nah, I want to.
Like literally, if you look at
I want to
John,
see old man John.
add like
No, I'm not
30
saying he's
years.
like an old man.
No, I'm
but-
saying you add 30
Yeah.
years to John, and that's exactly what John's dad looks like. His beard is closer trimmed.
I wonder how big the earplugs would be in John's ears though in 30 years.
I'm not going any bigger than what I've got.
No. Oh, okay. But okay. I'll have to. I just got to meet the guy. But so into the Travis. Well, let me go back. This is a two rewinding.
I love this.
Two for one tonight because I was looking into it and it's the Travis Walton incident, but I came across something else that I thought would also fit in at the end. It's like an extra little treat instead of the usual comedy bull crap I do, but it's something along the lines of paranormal, and it, you know, we can have a little fun with it as well. So,
Oh yeah.
but first things first, first and foremost, the Travis Walton incident. This one is weird, not normal weird, not my neighbor collects Dale Earnhardt paraphernalia weird.
Do it for Dale.
I'm talking about the kind of weird where your uncle eats mushrooms at a county fair and starts fucking an elephant ear like it's your Aunt Nancy weird. But the Travis Walton case isn't just weird, it's controversial. It's one of the most debated UFO incidents in American history. Believers say it's one of the most convincing alien encounters ever recorded. Skeptics say it's a hoax cooked up by a bunch of bored lumber cocksuckers who accidentally created the greatest extraterrestrial campfire story ever told. This story has Arizonans, lumberjacks, aliens, intrigue, and my third favorite type of panic, blue collar panic. Remember, Northern Michigan panic was my first panic. So in my next episode, we'll discuss my second favorite type of panic. So a third is blue collar panic. This story has something most alien abduction cases don't have: witnesses. 6 of them, 6 very confused, very frightened witnesses who all claim to see their coworker get blasted by a glowing UFO beam and then vanish into the night like he's been vacuumed up by the universe.
This could be a problem.
Was that the huckster?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Brother.
So he vanished into the night like he's been vacuumed up by the universe. And that coworker did not come back for 5 days.
That's wild.
And
5 days.
Now
When he
that
came back to say, I am risen.
he hath risen. No, I wrote in here, insert his wife was probably on her period and wanted an easy excuse to avoid her joke. Parentheses. Okay. Tonight I'm going to break the whole thing down. The timeline, the witnesses, what Travis Walton says happened to him during those missing 5 days, the skeptical explanations, and the reasons believers still point to this case nearly 50 years later and say, yeah, some shit happened out there.
Did you guys ever watch The Waltons?
Yes,
It's wholesome as fuck.
it is.
This is not that story.
Good night, John Boy.
Oh, that one. Now, I wonder what people used to say that when we were in the barracks at night in the army.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there used to be a couple guys that used to do that crap.
I
Good
just
night, John Boy.
I just triggered a
I watched a
flashback.
movie tonight called War Machine.
That was pretty good.
With
That was
Alan
entertaining.
Richardson.
Yeah.
Alan Rickson.
Richardson.
Luke-
He
yeah.
is
Alan Richtman.
Rickman. No.
No,
That's Hans Gruber.
Are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you
Ah,
take pride in being
nice.
an insufferable know-it-all?
What did you think about War Machine?
I liked it a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I saw it, Luke liked it too.
He
liked-
is he's at RASC, the Ranger
Oh,
assessment.
Yep.
And while they're out on their final training mission, aliens land, and they have to fight
a literal
aliens.
war machine,
Yes.
like an alien war machine, and they're out on training and they don't have live ammunition.
Oh, I know.
It just came out, and it's fantastic.
I saw a clip of it on TikTok. Was he like a war hero?
So yeah, he was kind of a
Something like
warrior.
that.
It's the guy from it's the same dude from Reacher.
Yeah, it's Reacher.
Okay, yep, I saw that.
And
I saw a clip
also-
from it.
The same guy that played Thad Castle.
Blue Mountain
Yes.
State.
wish you would get the hell out of my face!
That was such a good show.
Don't even look back here! Forget about us!
Sorry for derailing your episode.
No.
Kyle.
No.
It's like
All good.
Walton's and then War Machine.
Walton's the war machine. Let's rewind the clocks to November 5th, 1975. Bell bottoms are flapping. Disco is happening. Somewhere in America, someone is putting shag carpet on a wall and thinking it's a great design choice. And in the mountains of northeastern Arizona, a small logging crew is finishing up a long day of work in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest near the tiny town of Snowflake. Which I think the recent census of 2020, they had like 6,000 people there. So it's not tiny, but it's a small town.
I want more demographic information, Kyle.
I looked into other demographic information, but I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. What's the crime rate?
Now, logging crews are not exactly known for their delicate poetry readings and philosophical discussions about the meaning of life. These dudes who spend all day cutting down trees with chainsaws and yelling over the sound of machinery, they smell like sawdust, gasoline, motor oil, and Marlboro cigarettes.
Hell yeah.
This crew consisted of 7 men: Travis Walton, Mike Rogers, Alan Dallas, Greg Hayes, Dave Whitlock, Bobby Cogdill, and another unnamed coworker. They'd spent the day working a government logging contract clearing timber in the forest. It was evening, the job was done for the day, and they all piled into a truck to head back home. Just an ordinary night in rural Arizona. Until it wasn't. As they drove down a dark forest road, someone in the truck noticed something strange through the trees, a bright light. At first, they thought maybe it was a plane, maybe a helicopter, maybe a hunter with a spotlight. But the closer they got, the clearer it became that whatever they were looking at was not behaving like any normal aircraft. According to the witnesses, hovering just above the forest floor was a glowing metal disc.
J. Edgar Hoover?
Hovering, not Dyson, Hoover. Not enormous, but big enough to be unmistakably unnatural. It emitted a strange yellowish light that illuminated the trees around it. Now, if you're a normal human being and you encounter something like this in the woods at night, the logical response is you leave
Correct.
immediately.
Yes.
You drive away at top speed and you do not look back. You do not investigate. You do not approach. You definitely don't get out of the truck and go walking towards it like you're about to introduce yourself.
Hola, mi amigos.
But Captain Autism, Travis Walton, apparently looked at this glowing alien spacecraft and thought, you know what the situation needs? Me getting much closer.
You know what else you shouldn't go into? The tall grass.
No. Don't go into the tall grass.
Don't go into the tall grass. And then they all do, and they all get eaten by raptors.
Yep.
Clever
Facts.
girl.
I was trying to find that on the soundboard, but it
Oh.
wasn't available.
So, according to the other men, Walton jumped out of the truck and began walking toward the object, despite the others yelling at him to get back into the vehicle. And then things Cadillac escalated. As Walton approached the hovering disc, a bright beam of blue-green light suddenly shot down from the craft, and it hit him. Witnesses later said The beam lifted Walton off his feet and threw him backwards several feet through the air like he'd just been clotheslined by the universe itself.
He got beamed up, Scotty.
He did. Now, imagine you're sitting in that truck watching this happen.
Shitting in the truck?
Shitting in the truck, literally watching this happen.
Probably were. Yeah.
Your coworker just got blasted by a laser beam from a flying saucer. Mike Rogers, the crew leader who was driving the truck, did what most people would do in that moment. He panicked.
Not to be confused with Congressman Mike Rogers.
He slammed the truck into gear and drove away as fast as humanly possible, which is understandable.
Or was it young Congressman Mike Rogers?
After they drove a short distance, Rogers stopped the truck. The adrenaline started wearing off. The crew realized something horrible. They had just left their friend behind. So they turned the truck around and drove back to the clearing. And when they arrived, Travis Walton was gone. Not injured, not unconscious, gone. No body, no Travis. No sign of anything except the dark forest and a fading memory of that glowing object. At this point, the crew did what anyone in that situation would do. They freaked the fuck out. They drove back to town and reported the incident. Now, here's the problem with telling the police that your coworker just got blasted by a flying saucer. They usually assume that you murdered him, which is exactly what happened. When the sheriff heard the story, 7 loggers claiming their friend was struck by a beam from a hovering UFO, his reaction was not, wow, aliens. His reaction was more, all right, which one of you idiots buried the body? And honestly, from a law enforcement perspective, that's a reasonable assumption. So the investigation quickly turned into a potential homicide case. The crew members were interrogated. Their stories were scrutinized. Search teams combed through the forest looking for Walton's body. For several days, nothing was found. Day after day passed. Volunteers searched the woods. Helicopters flew overhead. Authorities questioned the crew repeatedly. Still nothing. Travis Walton had vanished.
Were their stories consistent?
They were. 5 days went by, then something strange happened. On November 10th, a phone rang at the home of a friend named Grant Neff. On the other end of the line was a weak, confused voice. It was Travis Walton. He said he needed help. Neff rushed to a gas station in Heber, Arizona, where Walton said he was. That's like 30 miles away. When he arrived, he found Walton was sitting in a phone booth looking pale, exhausted, and disoriented. He was wearing the same clothes he had been wearing when he disappeared. Walton was then taken to the hospital where doctors examined him. Aside from dehydration and exhaustion, he seemed physically fine, but mentally he had quite a story to tell. According to Walton, after the beam struck him, he lost consciousness. When he woke up, he found himself lying on a table in a strange room. The room looked almost like a medical facility, except the doctors weren't human. Walton described several small beings with large bald heads and enormous eyes examining him. Yes, classic Greys. The standard extraterrestrial starter pack. That was an excellent soundboard choice.
Hells yeah.
Walton said he panicked and fought them off, which honestly is the most relatable part of the entire story.
Yeah, just throwing grays everywhere.
You're talking to
He is half the reason for OSHA.
Because if I woke up surrounded by aliens leaning over me like interns at a cosmic hospital, they'd be catching fades from me too.
Throwing bows.
Throwing bows. Eventually, Travis said a human-looking figure wearing some kind of helmet appeared and guided him through the craft.
Helmet.
A special helmet. He was placed in another room where a mask was placed over his face. After that, he lost consciousness again. The next thing he remembered was waking up along a highway as the UFO flew away into the sky.
Highway to the abduction zone.
They said, bye, bitch. Zoom.
One beer. Two.
I keep playing the wrong
They
songs.
must have
I'm sorry,
liked him,
guys.
though.
That's okay.
They must have liked him. You
Why?
know, like our theory about the extraterrestrials.
They're like,
from-
yeah, he can fight.
No, Missing 411, where they just drop him from a
Yeah,
distance
oh, yeah.
because they don't like him. They're like, fuck this dude.
Do you think that's what happened?
What, for Missing 411 stuff?
Yeah.
If you have a bad personality, they
Like,
drop
that's
Half
you.
why-
the
that's
laborers I
people
know
were-
on Friday.
Half the laborers I know on a Friday. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't know. They must have liked him if they didn't drop him from a distance.
Yeah, but they should have at least gave him a drink.
Yeah.
So he woke up along the highway and the UFO flew away into the sky. Wee! Obada, wee! 5 days missing, just like that. Now, this is where the story gets even more stranger danger because investigators didn't just question the witnesses, they polygraphed them.
Ooh.
Multiple crew members of the crew took lie detector tests regarding the incident. Several of them passed tests indicating they genuinely believed they had seen a UFO strike Mr. Walton. And here's the thing, Jack. Coordinating a lie between 6 different people under police interrogation is difficult. Not impossible. Getting them all to maintain consistent stories under polygraph testing, even harder. This became one of the strongest arguments believers still use when discussing this case. But skeptics, of course, have their own explanations. Some investigators suggested a crew staged the entire incident as a hoax. One theory claims Walton and the crew fabricated the story to gain publicity and money. The tabloid even awarded them a $5,000 prize for Best UFO Case. Another issue skeptics point to is Walton's own polygraph history. An earlier lie detector test reportedly suggested deception. There-
Decepticons.
Decepticon. Ooh, yeah, ooh, ooh. There are also theories that the incident was used to buy time on a logging contract the crew was struggling to complete. That is one hell of a lie.
Dude, we need you to disappear for 5 days. Why? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Evan. Like,
I read into that one actually.
Did you?
I can talk to you. I'll talk to that a little bit later. But
like John, if like you didn't like finish a job at work, you gotta,
abducted.
you're gonna be the next story I do. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, we're pretty cool with just like, hey, I'm gonna have to come back.
Yeah. Oh, that is great. I love that concept right there, though. And the way you placed it too, like it's like, oh, we can't get the job done in time. Better say we got abducted.
Yeah, genius.
This is how we'll get out of this pickle.
Yeah, this was 6 guys that thought this one up.
And it's just weird because they're lumberjacks. Like, I know like a dude who works for the U.S. Forest Service who's actually a lumberjack. And I don't get the vibe that he would ever be like, man, this work is just not getting done in time. It's time to go with the abduction story. Like, that's just like a trick of the trade there with lumberjacks. That's what they go to.
Yeah, that's what I'd go to.
I'm totally gonna try that Monday at work.
Get caught cheating on your wife. I was like,
I was abducted.
Are you kidding me? It is the story of literally every construction crew I have ever worked on.
Based.
There's a famous fire tower spotlight theory which suggests Walton staged the UFO using a nearby lookout tower and bright lights.
Blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, another roller in the night. We are having a lot of bright lights in these episodes because I tried to not do that, but I couldn't.
So Justin Bieber believers say the consistency of the witnesses, the disappearance, and the polygraph tests suggest something extraordinary happened.
I got the Bieber fever.
Bieber fever. Skeptics say the lack of physical evidence makes the story impossible to verify. And Travis Walton himself has stuck to the same story for decades, which leaves us with 2 possibilities. Either a man in Arizona was blasted by a UFO beam and taken aboard an alien spacecraft, or 7 lumberjacks accidentally created the most famous extraterrestrial story in American history. Both options are ridiculous and fascinating.
Yes. I think the concept of it being a hoax is even funnier than if it were true.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, like I think it being a hoax was more tied in with the we can't complete our contract in time.
So
That concept is crazy to me.
I read
It is
into that.
wild. Like,
Well, no, they would lose out. So they pay the contracts up front, from my understanding, and they would have to pay back the money that was already paid to them by the U.S. Forest Service. So if they didn't get the contract done, so imagine we don't have a business. Like it's like what's the war? What are Dogs of War? Or what is that? You know, the 2 guys that start contracting for the DoD.
Yeah.
They just start throwing out bids. Well, I think it was Walton's brother had the actual forestry business, and he was just throwing out bids. He underbid this large company, and from my understanding, they got paid. They had to go out and do this in a time frame, or they were going to basically be out a whole bunch of money that they probably already spent. And
they are rather young kids. They're younger in their 20s and stuff. Most of them were.
Yeah, they needed a reason, and I mean, like, what better way to avoid having to pay the government than saying UFOs abducted my friend? Like
that makes
that's
it more
fair.
plausible.
That's fair.
The fact they made a movie about a drunk guy who was late for work is rich.
5 days late.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Like, if you think about that, and then like Mr. Walton himself doesn't have the best background. If you look into his history, I think he actually got in trouble for kiting checks prior to this, and also I'm being the skeptic this
That's
evening,
good.
I guess. But he got in trouble for kiting checks. I think he did some counterfeiting, and he had some sort of charges for what's it called where you take money, but it's like white collar crime.
Embezzlement.
Yeah, that one. Thank you. I appreciate it.
He was only like early 20s at the time.
Yeah,
too,
no,
so
he's
doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's on a roll. So I mean,
to get 7 people to sign on to this is pretty
well. They probably all had money on the line for it.
right, and that in and of itself is pretty fascinating.
It's compelling.
If you could think of it to something that went this far,
Yeah.
Even if it was a lie, and if it was like the Elkton Blue Man,
So they say a lie like this, right? And they're not expecting it to go national, and then they're like, "Well, I guess we got to just go with this."
yeah.
I
Then
mean,
also, like, I wonder what the end result of their logging contract was.
I think they got an extension.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're-
I should have looked more into that.
Yeah,
then,
no, I read into it a bit because I was interested in it. You're telling me about this, and this last episode when we were talking about Betty and Bonnie, or
Yeah.
Betty and Barney,
yeah.
and so I read into it a bit, and I was like, this is super interesting. Like, on one hand, you have this extremely compelling story, where you have witnesses that are consistent.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, you have this extremely strong motive for maintaining a story.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I sit on this one. It's not like I don't believe in aliens.
Aliens.
Alien.
Have you ever seen the movie Fire in the Sky?
No, I have not.
No.
It's like, it's not like, everything about the story that I read is in the movie, except for when he's on the ship. He's like wakes up in this like biopod or whatever, and like peels out and like crawls through the ship, and then these aliens like kind of like are aggressive and attack him, and then they pin him down, and then they do all these like they put something down his mouth and his eyeball, like they do all these crazy experiments. Where the real thing, what apparently happened was he was throwing bows at him, and they're like, nah, fuck this. Send in the human with the helmet, the special helmet, to give him like the calming juice, knock him out, you know. So I mean, they made him seem more scary in the movie, of course, you know.
Have you guys seen that one about it was in Alaska with the owls and abductions?
Yeah.
What the hell was
it? Was
that?
where they do where the psychiatrist talks
Yeah,
to a lot of people. It's not communion. It's something else.
I forget what the hell that one was, but it was just giving me that vibes thinking about it.
No, that was a good movie though. I know what you're talking about too.
Is it like Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind?
I think you're right. Yeah, it could
Maybe,
be.
but it's in
something
Alaska.
fourth kind.
Yeah,
That's not. Yeah,
or maybe it's just the fourth kind. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
But that was based on like actual events.
Yeah, and they had recordings of actual psychiatric events and
Yeah.
people freaking out, which is like.
Did they ever put any of these people under hypnosis?
Not that I read. No,
I was just curious.
But you know, I would like to. And they do have tapes on YouTube about Betty and Barney Hill when he was talking about the eyes.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. It's pretty freaky sounding, you know, because you can hear like the actual terror in his voice. It's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Side note, I just noticed your new hat.
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
The wifey got me at Wilbur Springs, California.
Hells yeah.
She went on a trip. I stayed home and did
I went
nothing.
and hung out with Bigfoot at Northwoods today.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'd love one of them statues. Did you buy anything?
Got John's dad presents for his birthday.
Hey.
Which is the ideal place to get John's dad presents.
It is.
They all collaborated a mountain made of rice pilaf.
Why did it say pilaf like that?
I don't know.
Pilaf. It's pilaf.
A shout out to Mr. Van Toll.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
He's currently blowing us up with corn and squirrels.
heck yeah. Thanks, buddy.
The corn star.
That is my buddy.
Like I said earlier in this episode, there's another special
Peanut for the win.
Peanut the squirrel. Yes.
paranormal story treat.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
This one's called Mel's Hole.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
We're gonna find out exactly how much you can put in Mel's hole.
It's a lot.
right.
It's Mel's got a big hole.
It's so much.
This is not a Bonnie Blue story. We are talking before your brain goes there. This is not a medical condition. It's not something that you should Google in a work meeting, and it's also not a Yelp review of a girl named Melanie Scooter who I dated in my early 20s. That was actually a true story. Mel's Hole is an alleged bottomless pit in Washington State. A literal hole in the ground that supposedly goes down forever, swallows garbage, resurrects dogs, and may or may not be connected to some kind of cosmic hell portal or Hollow Earth.
Oh God.
Because if there's one thing humans have proven throughout history is we find an unexplained hole in the ground, we immediately start throwing garbage into it. Rocks, trash, appliances, probably a couple old couches and someone's ex-husband. Humanity sees a mysterious abyss and collectively says, yes, let's fill this with garbage.
This is the French. Garbage.
Garbage. Oh. So,
we baguette.
So here's the origin of the story. The Mel's Hole story first showed up in 1997 on the legendary paranormal radio show Coast to Coast AM.
Hells yeah.
With Art Bell.
With Artie Art.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Art Bell.
And if you've never listened to Coast AM, imagine a radio show that airs between midnight and 4 a.m. where truck drivers, insomniacs, UFO enthusiasts, and at least 3 guys who definitely own tinfoil hats all gather to discuss whether lizard people control the Federal Reserve, which spoiler alert, they sure do.
Fuck you, Jerome Powell.
The host with the most at the time was none other than Mr. Art Bell. Who deserves some kind of medal for calmly interviewing people who call in and say things like, "Yes, Art, the government replaced my neighbor with a hologram and my toaster knows about it." Art Bell would go, "Fascinating. Tell me more about this toaster." And one night in 1997, a man named Mel Waters called in. And Mel had a story. The hole. According to Mel, he owned property near Ellensburg, Washington, out in the hills. And on this property was a weird feature. A hole. Not just a regular hole. Not a I fell off my dirt bike and sprained my ankle hole. This thing was about 9 feet wide, perfectly round, and apparently bottomless, which immediately raised questions. Because if you live in the middle of nowhere and discover a giant mysterious hole, you have two options. Option 1, call scientists, or my favorite option, Option 2, start throwing stuff into it like an absolute goblin. Mel chose option 2.
Door number 2. I see.
Naturally.
Mel's first experiment. He said the hole had been there long before he owned the property. Local residents had been dumping trash into it for decades, and not just normal trash. We're talking old refrigerators, dead animals, broken appliances, but the weird thing was the hole never filled up. You could drop junk in it forever and it just kept swallowing everything like a drunk raccoon. Naturally, Mel decided the best way to investigate this mystery was to drop a tape measure into it. He tied a fishing line to a measuring tape and started lowering it down and lowering it and lowering it, and you get the picture. Eventually, the line reached 80,000 feet.
What?
That's over 15,000 miles. And at that point, Mel basically said, "Well, that's weird."
What?
There's just a huge pile of fishing line at the bottom of this hole.
Yeah, it's just like a 10-foot hole. This is all full of fishing line.
It's one of those really small ones. It's like 27 inches.
I want to know
long.
what's on the opposite side of the earth from that. It's like
China.
China.
We need that. We need the Trump.
I think I pulled that off of the soundboard. Sorry.
That's okay. Hmm. So here's the story of Mel's whole dead dog.
China.
China. This is where it gets a little redonkulous. Mel said that local farmers sometimes threw dead animals into this hole, which already sounds like the kind of rural solution to problems that make veterinarians cry. Dog died, throw in the hole. But one day, something strange sure did happen. A neighbor supposedly threw his dead dog into the pit. A few days later, dog came back, alive, running around.
Pet cemetery style.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god. What was the name of that cat?
Check this out. Running around perfectly healthy, didn't recognize the owner and ran away like he didn't even recognize him. What were you going to say? What was the cat's name?
Yeah, from Pet Cemetery. I forget it.
I don't remember.
Frank?
Was it?
No, I have no idea. I was just thinking of a weird name for an animal.
There's a new Pet Cemetery out that I still haven't watched.
Why do they pair it with
Bloodlines?
why do they spell it with a S?
Because it's kids who write it.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
He's staunchly against Stephen King.
Yeah, I know. I am. I do not like Stephen
Is it because
King.
of his political beliefs?
Sounds
Yeah.
like we need some Fred Ward to rectify this.
Possibly.
Huh.
I do not like Stephen King. at all.
No.
No, I think he's a terrible human.
You know what else is also terrible? And I got to share it. I found a can of Chef Boyardee ravioli in the cupboard last night, and I had it, and it was fucking garbage. It was
Garbage.
garbage. Like
What
I
is
would,
this garbage?
I'd definitely throw it in Mel's hole.
Not ever. No way.
Oh.
So this dog came back, didn't recognize the owner, ran away. Also still had the same collar on.
Yeah.
So they're like, "That's my dog. Yep, it's all right." So if this story is true, Mel accidentally discovered the world's most disturbing pet resurrection service. So now the government gets interested. According to Mel, things got even weirder. Yeah.
That's never a good thing.
No.
No.
you have something weird and then the government shows up, it's so much worse.
Remember when government wanted to take Iron Man's suit? That was bad.
Those bastards.
Yeah, that wasn't a movie. That was real life.
Yeah.
So he claimed the U.S. government suddenly took interest in his property. And if you ever told a conspiracy theorist that government showed up somewhere, they immediately assume black helicopters, secret agents, men in sunglasses whispering into microphones. Men in black, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys have covered an episode on that.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first.
Yeah, that was an earlier episode. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Got Dogman, Loch Ness. Oh, what are the other ones that?
Indra Cold.
Indrid Cold, Mothman.
Yeah.
I really like the Indrid Cold one. Deadbeat.
Yeah.
Intergalactic
Like
Deadbeat.
Dead.
Anyways, we're talking about here and now, guys.
Yeah.
So I brought it up. So.
Here we are.
So, because if there's a bottomless resurrection hole in Washington State, the government would absolutely want to study it. Imagine the military applications. General, we lost half the platoon. Throw them in the hole and try again.
Into the hole you go.
There's a second story or a second hole. Yeah, it's not the bung hole either. This is where the story gets dumber. Mel later claimed there was another hole somewhere in Nevada because apparently one resurrection pit wasn't enough. This second hole supposedly had even weirder properties.
The second hole.
This one smelled funnier. Female orifices. Orifices. Anyways, this second hole was even weirder. According to Mel, animals avoided it. Strange creatures lived inside of it. It had a weird black rock that could cure diseases. So
Diseases.
the problem with that story, let's see. No one's ever found Mel's holes. People have searched the Ellensburg area for years. Nothing. No bottomless pit. No resurrection dog spa. No government research base. Just regular Washington wilderness and a lot of confused hikers.
It seems like you could just get you go on to their register of deeds.
Yeah, exactly.
Find out what property Mel owned. You have a legal description of the property and you just literally walk it. It wouldn't be that hard to find Mel's hole.
Well, and and especially with our we could search on Google Earth
Yeah.
and look for,
We could find the hole.
yeah, definitely.
It's not that hard.
So yeah, he was never verified as a real person, which is kind of a problem when your entire story depends on a guy who might be about as real as my gym membership.
Oh.
Yeah. Theories on this. Despite the lack of evidence, people still debated Mel's hole. It just sounds so dirty.
I know. Every time you say Mel's hole, it kind of makes me giggle.
I'm sorry, Melanie. Possible few explanations. It was a hoax. This is the most likely explanation. Mel might simply have called into Coast to Coast AM and told an insane story for fun, and honestly, respect, because he created one of the most famous paranormal holes ever. The man basically invented a cosmic garbage disposal myth, and people are still talking about it decades later. Theory number 2. It was a natural sinkhole. Some geologists think Mel might have encountered a very deep geological formation, like a lava tube or a vertical cave shaft. Those can be incredibly deep. But 15 miles deep, that's a little insane. At that point, you're basically drilling into the Earth's crust like an oil company that drank too much Red Bull, or going into hollow Earth. Or number 3, it was something stranger. And of course, the paranormal crowd believes something else entirely.
Portal.
Some theories include portal to another dimension, gateway to hell, alien technology, or an ancient energy vortex, which sounds pretty cool.
Like Outlander.
Is that the one where you go back in time?
This story
to
is a
Scotland?
biographical of my last girlfriend.
Damn, she was blowed out.
Based.
Bro was eating Arby's.
Based comments.
Yeah, I don't want to read the rest of that. I'm just lazy. I was thinking, what sort of things would you want to throw? Like, if you had a bottomless pit on your property, what the hell would you do with it?
Oh, so you're asking
Like,
me,
let's say figuratively, like, what would you throw in
what
there?
would I put in the hole?
Like, either from society or from your own. What would you do personally?
Oh,
Like, you could
there's-
say, I'll throw the whole idea of communism in there, or I'd just fill it up with a bunch of fireworks and
seed oils. I would put seed oils in the hole.
How would you get the seed oils?
I would take all the seed oils and place them in the hole.
But how would you obtain the seed oil?
I'd call up my buddy RFK Jr. and say, confiscate these seed oils. We're putting them
Bring
in the
them to
hole.
my
This
hole.
government threw the Epstein files in there.
Oh,
There you go.
Yes.
So basically, what you're saying is, Evan, you go, RFK, I'm bringing oil and I'm putting it in your hole.
Yeah, I just thought of that. I just talked about putting oil in the hole.
Yeah, some Diddy type ish.
Yeah. I went.
I'd
Diddy.
maybe like tie a lantern to the end of it and see how far you go before you can't see the light anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, what would I put in the hole? God, I can't.
Well, I
not
mean,
laugh
just throw
when
a
I'm
couple
thinking-
glow sticks.
Yeah,
Think, think.
yeah. Throw a glow
Like in
stick
the
down there.
movies, how
Yeah.
they drop them down there.
I like that idea.
Or flare.
Flare.
Ooh.
Oh, I like flares. We have flares at our disposal.
We'd have so much fun with that hole.
Yeah.
Hole. With that orifice.
This was an Amazing Stories episode.
I remember that show, Amazing Stories. Oh my
Yes.
God. I've been
Yes.
looking. I wonder what that's on. What Amazing Stories
I
is
bet
on.
you could
probably
probably find
like it.
clips of it on YouTube.
or even on Amazon, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Probably.
So that is all I have on
There's a hole in the bottom of Mel's property.
there's a
There's a hole in the bottom of
bottom
Mel's
there.
property. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in
I
the bottom
found
of Mel's property.
4 different coordinates
Yeah.
that could be. Oh Jesus, we got flagged for harassment and bullying.
What? Did we get banned?
We got restricted.
Oh.
I wish there was a way that they could tell us exactly what we did, or at least give us a time frame of when the violation happened, so we can go
Hell
back.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I found 4 different coordinates that
For
you
Mel's
could-
hole.
For Mel's hole. I looked them all up on Google Earth and I don't see a hole on any of them.
Maybe they filled it in successfully.
I just don't understand how we get in trouble with TikTok every time. We're just here, 3 dudes talking about Mel's hole.
Follow the money, Evan. Follow the money.
I'm not responding to that one.
Do.
Oh my God.
I would fill Mel's hole with Mentos and then pour a giant bunch of Pepsi down their Diet Coke
Diet Coke. That would be fun.
or that elephant toothpaste.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You ever
yeah.
see it when like Mr. Beast does that crap?
That'd be fun.
I'd start with fireworks just because I want to throw fireworks in a hole, and it's just
Well-
it's just like you find a rock and you want to throw it,
Yeah, it's like natural, like to find a hole in the ground and throw explosives into it.
right?
Like, think about us with the sewer. It's not like I feel like neuron activates when you see a hole and you're like, I need to throw explosives in this.
There you go.
Remember when you found those fireworks and we decided we didn't have the tube to blow them up, so we lit it and threw it in a ditch and it exploded? It was like one of the big mortar shells.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I like fireworks.
I do.
I like exploding things.
We went through a fireworks stage as adults.
That's the best time to have a fireworks.
I know.
Alcohol was a factor.
And the best thing is you don't have to go to that cursed state anymore to get them.
I know.
Right?
Oh, we're gonna go there on my episode.
Oh yeah, but I mean physically.
We're gonna.
Physically, we're gonna go there in October? Or
Yeah.
is it October?
I'm so excited. For
So the cool part is, that's gonna be the end of my trip because we're going from Tennessee, and I'm gonna meet you guys there.
that. Yes.
So my wife's gonna just drive. So
She's gonna drop you off.
yeah, I'm gonna have to drive home with one of you guys, and
Well, we'll
I'll give you like a
road trip.
tenner for gas.
We're gonna carpool.
Yeah, we're
I'll
gonna
give you a
carpool.
$5 for gas.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
We're
Just-
using my parents' card.
I've been checking every day for when the booth stuff comes up.
What is the
Excellent.
name of this jamboree again?
Ohio
the-
Bigfoot Jamboree.
The
Ohio-
Bigfoot Jamboree.
I wonder if they got a hole in Ohio somewhere.
The whole state is. We're going to the state that we hate the most.
Yeah.
we might
we're
have to.
going
We might
'cause
have to
we love
fight our
you
way
guys.
out.
What's that?
We might have to fight our way out.
Oh yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. With all the shade we throw on Ohio.
Nah, we love our community though. We just hate
Yeah.
the what Ohio
Yeah.
represents.
Yeah.
They have not updated anything since February 11th. So
They need to get on that.
They need some people from Michigan to get on that.
Yeah. If we ran that show, it would be a much tighter ship that was run.
It would be kind of cool as a group of guys like us to like organize something like that, even around here.
Maybe as the show gets bigger, we could do that.
Yeah.
It's
worth a
kind of like
shot.
Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come.
Yes.
Mhm.
We need to build the listeners.
Yes. I like it.
You know what? I I got a complaint. I got an axe to grind with the listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
What are you doing over there?
I'm looking for my chapstick in my pocket.
I need my
Okay.
chapstick.
Um,
That's the code.
no,
word for it now.
I haven't seen. No, I'm
This is the wiener.
trying to play with my pee. No, I haven't seen much from our listeners as far as like reviews.
Vortex in alien lingo is spelled Ohio.
I want more reviews or like request. Like I want the people to talk to us more. Like, hey, I want to hear some more of this shit, or like.
I want them to throw a shade even. Like
Yeah, even talk shit.
We haven't gotten a real bad review in a minute.
Yeah, like even talk shit, and then we'll make fun of you on the podcast.
That was my favorite thing to do. So
So
yeah, give us reviews. If you want to talk shit. I'm down. It'll create entertainment for us. So yeah, I'm in. Have you seen anything on the YouTube? Usually YouTube's really good for that because people stumble across the show
Nothing.
and just talk massive
Nothing.
amounts of crap.
I guess in the meantime, we could all get a forestry contract with the government and then pretend that one of us got abducted.
Ooh, dibs.
good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.